Welcome, everyone, to another episode of the Quirky Meadows Bulletin, with me, your host, Samantha Smith, also known as the Swamp Queen. I know you're here for more of William Fableton's wacky adventures, but today I thought I might share a bit of my own life's tall tales. But don't worry, my tales have a way of giving William a run for his money. Before we start, I have to mention the absolutely ridiculous stories William has shared recently. Firstly, the tale of skywriting gone awry with poor William painting the sky with controversial limericks. Then those vegetarian sharks with their secret society. And finally, the great penguin heist at the Fabletons' festive fairground. I swear, the man lives a more exciting life in his daydreams than most do in reality. Now, I've been sitting here, sipping my sweet tea, and thinking, it's high time I shared something from my own collection of unusual stories. Something that can rival William's tales. Something absurd, yet oddly true. When I was younger, I didn't just wander around the Everglades battling mosquitoes and gators. No, I had a much stranger hobby. You see, I used to be a competitive collector of lawn flamingos. Now, I know what you're thinking. Samantha, what in the world is a competitive lawn flamingo collector? Well, let me tell you, it's as wild as it sounds. It all started when I won a pink lawn flamingo at the county fair. That little guy, who I named Percy, sparked an obsession. I started to notice lawn flamingos everywhere. They were in every yard, every garden shop, every home goods store. And then I discovered the Lawn Flamingo Collectors Association, or LFCA, and things really took a turn. Every year, the LFCA hosted a competition. The person with the largest, most unique collection of lawn flamingos would be crowned the Flamingo King or Queen, the prize. A solid gold lawn flamingo trophy and bragging rights for a year. Well, you can bet your boots I was determined to win. For months, I scoured yard sales, online auctions, and antique shops for the most exotic flamingos I could find. I had flamingos with sunglasses and flamingos dressed like Elvis. Even a flamingo with a fully functional bubble-blowing machine. My yard was turning into a pink plastic paradise. By the time the competition rolled around, I had amassed a collection of over 200 unique lawn flamingos. I felt confident, assured, ready to claim my throne. But little did I know, my biggest competition was yet to come. His name was Harold Bumble, a retired postman with a love for garden gnomes and, you guessed it, lawn flamingos. Harold had a collection that rivaled my own, and he wasn't afraid to play dirty. The day before the competition, half of my flamingos mysteriously disappeared. I had a hunch about who was responsible but couldn't prove anything. On the day of the competition, I presented my diminished flock with a heavy heart. The judges admired my collection, but it was evident that without half of my flamingos, I wouldn't win. Just as they were about to announce Harold the victor, a strange sound echoed through the competition hall. From the entrance stumbled a group of children, each clutching one of my missing flamingos. They had found them in a nearby alley and recognized them from the local news coverage of my upcoming competition. With my flamingos returned, I had the largest collection again and was crowned the Flamingo Queen. And that, my dear listeners, is how I, Samantha Smith, became a competitive lawn flamingo collector. Just goes to show life in Quirky Meadows isn't only quirky for William Fableton. So, as I sit here in my pink flamingo-adorned porch, I raise a glass to the unexpected, the wild, the absurd, and, most importantly, to the stories we have to tell. Now, you folks may notice that your favorite swamp whisperer gets a bit breathless from time to time, like I've just wrestled a gator or done the jitterbug with a junebug, and I assure you it's not from running around chasing alligators or having heated debates with the croaking bullfrogs. No, siree. The truth is, these tales, the unbelievable exploits of our very own William Fableton and his whimsical world, well, they just take my breath away. They're that electrifying. As for the slight rustle you hear occasionally, that's just me soothing my nerves with a tumbler of good old-fashioned whiskey. Can't let the excitement give me the jitters now, can we? It's all part of the job, my friends. Broadcasting from the heart of Quirky Meadows is as exhilarating as a midnight skinny dip in the Everglades. Well, folks, that's all for today. Remember, if you enjoyed this tale and the many others we've shared, don't forget to subscribe to Quirky Meadows on Spotify or Apple Podcasts. That way, you'll never miss an episode. Thanks for listening, and keep life quirky.